In this podcast episode, Mayim Bialik and Jonathan Cohen welcome renowned author Robert Greene, best known for his influential book, The 48 Laws of Power. Greene shares his insights on power dynamics, seduction, and the journey of self-discovery, drawing from his extensive research and personal experiences. The conversation delves into the complexities of human relationships, the nature of power, and the importance of understanding oneself. Greene begins by discussing the concept of power, emphasizing that it is an inherent part of human existence. He argues that power is not merely about domination or control. Rather, it is about influence and the ability to navigate social dynamics effectively. He highlights that the feeling of powerlessness is deeply ingrained in our nervous systems, leading individuals to scramble for control in various aspects of their lives. Greene asserts that even the act of claiming disinterest in power is in itself a power move, as it reflects a desire to position oneself morally above others. He reflects on his own experiences with power, particularly in Hollywood, where he observed the manipulative behaviors of those in positions of authority. Greene's motivation to write the 48 Laws of Power stemmed from a desire to expose these dynamics and level the playing field for everyone, particularly those who have historically been marginalized in discussions of power. The conversation shifts to the topic of seduction, which Greene describes as a nuanced form of power. He explains that seduction is not merely about sexual attraction, it encompasses a broader psychological interplay between individuals. Greene emphasizes the importance of understanding the art of seduction, which involves being attuned to the desires and emotions of others. He argues that seduction is a language of its own, one that relies heavily on nonverbal cues and the ability to create an atmosphere of intrigue and allure. Greene acknowledges that many people view seduction negatively, associating it with manipulation. However, he contends that when approached from a place of genuine interest and empathy, seduction can foster deeper connections and understanding between individuals. He encourages listeners to embrace the playful aspects of seduction, suggesting that it can lead to more fulfilling relationships. A significant theme in the discussion is the role of vulnerability in both seduction and personal growth. Greene posits that true seduction requires a willingness to be vulnerable and open to others. He contrasts this with the defensive postures many people adopt, which can hinder authentic connections. He believes that the ability to let go of one's ego and genuinely engage with another person is a powerful tool in both seduction and life. He shares his own journey of self-discovery, recounting how he navigated various jobs and experiences before finding his calling as a writer. Greene emphasizes the importance of recognizing one's unique qualities and passions, which he refers to as a life's task. He encourages listeners to reflect on their childhood interests and impulses, as these can provide valuable insights into their true selves. Greene also addresses the role of anxiety in personal development. He reflects on his own struggles with anxiety during periods of uncertainty in his life. Rather than allowing anxiety to paralyze him, he learned to channel it into motivation and creativity. He believes that anxiety can serve as a powerful teacher, prompting individuals to confront their fears and pursue their true passions. The conversation touches on the idea that everyone possesses a unique set of talents and inclinations, which can be discovered through introspection and exploration. Greene emphasizes that finding one's life's purpose is not a linear process. It often involves trial and error, as well as a willingness to embrace discomfort. As the discussion progresses, Greene explores the intersection of power and relationships, particularly in the context of modern dating. He acknowledges the challenges posed by online dating and the prevalence of superficial connections in today's society. He argues that the art of seduction has been diluted by technology, leading to a loss of genuine human interaction. He encourages listeners to cultivate their social skills and engage in meaningful conversations, emphasizing the importance of active listening and empathy. Greene believes that by fostering authentic connections, individuals can navigate the complexities of modern relationships more effectively. Throughout the episode, Greene shares anecdotes from his own life, illustrating the transformative power of self-discovery. He recounts his experiences with various jobs and the lessons learned along the way. He emphasizes that the journey to understanding oneself is often fraught with challenges, but it is ultimately rewarding. He encourages listeners to embrace their unique qualities and pursue their passions, regardless of societal expectations. Greene's message is one of empowerment, urging individuals to take control of their lives and cultivate their own paths to success.